I'm a rock star, I'm a rage like rail. I ain't taking L's in Madden all year.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So in today's video, I'm bringing out a really great man defense. So if you enjoy this defense, man, please drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn those post notifications on. So before I get into the video, I do want to say, if y'all ever want me to make you a personal like defensive or offensive scheme, it's only gonna be $10, and with that $10 you're gonna get, it depends on what you want. So if you want a good, let's say you want to like, real, I want to be able to stop doubles out of this certain formation, so can you give me a good setup against stopping doubles? Or real, I really want run defense out of this setup, so could you really help me with that? Or if you want an offensive scheme, hey, I really like this formation, but I don't have any good route combos, can you help me? So what I'll do is, if you're on PS4, what I'll do is I'll actually invite you to a party after I make it. So you got to give me about 24 hours to make the actual scheme for you, and then I'll actually personally run it against you, and if you can stop it or whatever, then I'll redo some tweaks to it. But if you really love it, then I'll go ahead and give it to you right then. And I would only be doing, like, if I'm doing an offensive tip or offensive scheme, then I only do offense, punt you the ball. And if you're on Xbox, what I'll do is, since I don't have an Xbox right now, I'll hop on my YouTube just like I'm doing now, and I'll actually make you a personal video, and then that video will only be active for 24 hours, so you'd have 24 hours to actually watch the video and learn it and everything, just so you know you won't be trying to give this person the video, this person the video, things like that. But if you're interested in that, please let me know and I'll be happy to do that for you. But anyways, hop into the actual video. As you can see, we got nickel normal right here, which is found in almost every playbook or a variation of it. Nickel 245, nickel normal, nickel 335, will, I believe. So just anything where you have 4 down linemen, and maybe you like that, even big nickel over G. So I'm gonna show you how I like to run man covered to really maximize it against compressed sets. Keep in mind, this is compressed sets. So right here you see we got tight offset tight end, and we got nickel normal. So for personnel for nickel normal, personally I like having a good safety in at linebackers. But right here, Patrick Queen is a really good middle linebacker, so I like to leave him. But if you don't have a good middle linebacker, then just put 2 safeties right here. You really just want speed, honestly. So that's why I got Chuck Clark, and up top right here I got Anthony Everett, which will most likely be a user 9 times out of 10 the way I have the defense set up. Either be him or it'd be Jimmy Smith. But most of the time it's going to be Everett, which he has like 93 speed, I believe. So let's get into coaching adjustments. So for coaching adjustments for this, I like having my flats at 0. So as you can see, it's going to be a hard flat, cloud flats, or soft flats. No matter what you put him in, they'll play at 0 yards, which in my opinion plays drag routes really well because they actually jump in front of drags. So right here, I like having my curl flats at 20. I like to tweak it between 20, 15, or 25. So it just depends on how deep they're running. But I like 20 because it's just right in the middle. So it lets me know, do I need to go up 5 or down 5? So that's why I like to leave that at 20. So let's go ahead and get into it now. So like I said, I'm just going to go over cover 2 man. I'm going to show you a couple ways like I like to set it up. So let's go over just tight offset tight end. Still really popular this year, honestly. Which it's a really good formation if you know how to utilize it really well. So right here, as you can see, we got just a typical play. I'm gonna go ahead and block the running back just because most people will block the running back. And first, let me show you why I like 4 down lineman fronts. It's because they help play the run better. Now I could have done the same video at 3-3-5, but I'm pretty sure y'all are tired of saying 3-3-5, and maybe your defense doesn't have it. So I just want to do a general defense. So let's go ahead and what I like to do, I like to pinch my defense, right? Now this is where it gets fun at. So to open up, what I like to do, if I have a good safety right here, I'll go ahead and leave the man coverage. But actually, you know, let me show you my first setup. So I would take this guy, but I would like to put him in a hard flat. Remember, my hard flat is playing at 0. And then I like to take Smith right here, and I like to put him in a curl flat like this. Now I'll take this safety, and I'm just putting him in the middle third just so you can help understand. So this would be my base setup. So now you're probably thinking, well, triangle's uncovered. That's why it's technically your man, but you're reading him. So if triangle does anything outside like a corner out or anything, then you don't have to worry about it. Then you can come work whatever you want in the middle. So let's just go ahead and go over. So we're watching triangle, right? Okay, he breaks out. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Let's come back to this post, and by that time you should already have pressure. And as you can tell, when you have a running back man up, he pretty much turns into a quarterback spot. So had I tried to roll out, then he would have came with him too. So that's why I like that setup if they're running drag. So if they're running a lot of drag routes, so let's say they do just how squares on the drag, let's say they do circle on the drag like this, and maybe they run like a curl route or something to try to beat your man coverage, right? So now this is great because you got 2 drags, which will burn man, and you got a curl route. So this is the type of defense that I would like. So let's go ahead and pinch. Like I said, let's do the same setup again so I can just show you just how effective it is. Put him in a curl flat. Remember, my curl flat's playing 20. Now for the curl flats, one thing I forgot to mention, I like to drag them inside some because you want them to kind of, you don't want them to fly down there, because when they fly over there, they almost don't play anything. So I like them about right here. And now I like to do my user right here. Now, if you're for certain that they're doing drag routes or if you're for certain they're blocking their running back, I like to take them, put them in a hard flat. And if they're blocking the running back, that gives you a +1. Now, if you want a quarterback spy, then you can spy either Judon or your D tackle, depending on who the quarterback is. So right here, I'm just gonna spy my D tackle just because that's normally how I do it. So I like to have somebody fast right here. So I forgot to mention in the beginning, but I like somebody fast right there. Now let's go ahead and just go ahead and run it so I can show you. So remember, right now we have triangle free, and technically we have the running back. So your main priority is the triangle. So let's see what triangle does. Triangle, okay, boom. We're gonna cover that thing because why? Because triangle's our man. And you can also run it like that too, where you take over the purple's responsibility. So let's go and let me go ahead and show you the second setup that I really love. So let's go ahead and take Clark. We're gonna leave him in man coverage, right? So we're gonna take Smith. We're gonna put him in the purple. So now we're gonna take him and we're gonna put him in the middle third like this. And now I like to take Queen, and like I said, I put him in a hard flat. And so now we actually have everybody covered except the running back. So you can either do it one or two ways. If you want to be able to control the middle, then you can take him and put him on a running back, and now you can control this guy. So if I see a drag route on this side, I can take it. If I see a corner route on this side, I can take it. So you're basically just playing this side. And this is one of my favorite setups, to be honest with y'all, because why? If they want to run a drag backside and I feel like they might drag somebody backside, then I like to shade down and then shade back up. So now remember, our cloud flats are still playing at 0, but now we got over the top coverage, so we should not get beat deep. And now we also got the running back manned up. The only time I like to man the running back up is if they start trying to do running back wheel routes, which is what would kill this defense. So like I said, this is just a little something that I love to do, and it's super effective against almost any compression set, because what you're basically doing, you're basically saying, I'm going to play everything in the middle. So you're responsible for the middle, and a lot of times people get in compressed sets to run things outside. You don't really get in compression sets to want to run everything in the middle. That's just not what compression sets are for. They're specifically for targeting outside and deep. But man coverage is so good this year that you don't really need safety help, which is why you can actually put people, you know, in different places. Now, if they're running something like, if you're really scared of getting up deep, then let's say Tyreek Hill's over here, right? So I'm like, oh man, Tyreek Hill over here. Let's make sure we get a safety over the top. Or if you feel like Tyreek Hill's gonna run a post, let's put a middle third out there. And now I'm gonna use this guy, and now I'm gonna be responsible for the running back. If the running back blocks, this is all my responsibility over here. So this is just little tips for y'all for people who like 4-down lineman fronts, but don't really know how to effectively run man coverage out of it. This is a really solid defense for you. It's not just this formation it works against. It'll work against other formations with different little tweaks. But like I said, if you want more schemes and everything, you want your own little scheme out of your own little formation, whether it's offense or defense, go ahead and hit me up, man. Like I said, in 24 hours or less, I will have that ready for you. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up for this video. Let me know if you enjoy these type of tip videos where I show you how to run different coverages and everything. And anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm Ray Drill, and I'm out.